Good day, YouTube friends. It's late in the afternoon, early evening. We're going to harvest our sweet potatoes here. So we have to start from here. We're going to cut the sweet potato slips and we're going to harvest if there's tubers in it. So let's go. Yeah, first two pots. We're going to harvest this sweet potato slips because we're going to replant this one for this coming next season. We'll see if we can get a lot of tubers from this particular pot, or we will get nothing from this. So probably I'm thinking of topping this one upside down. But we need need this. Good. Sakit ako eh. Oh! Ay, putang ina. Oh! Whew. Ah. Shit. Oy. Oh. Fuck. Oh, skita eh. Oh. Okay. Well. We have these nice. No. We have these nice sweet potato tubers here. Actually, this one starts uh, growing some new sets of sweet potato slips. Crazy, right? Oh shit, what was that? Fish bone, I guess. Uh-huh. Well, after getting all the tubers, we're going to put all the soil back to the pot. Indeed, we have good size of sweet potato tubers here. Because this pot, we're going to use this one, YouTube friends, to reproduce our onion chives that we're going to harvest tomorrow morning, and that will be another live stream, by the way. So tomorrow I'm going to go to school, though we have this new guideline this remaining days of the month of March that we're going to work from home, but then I have to like take care of my visa extension, and I need some certain documents that I need to get to school, and at the same time I have to okay, that's our first part. Pilay, don't go here. You're not allowed to go here, nah. Chickens are not allowed to go here. Okay, now let's go and remove the second pot. Of course, the same drill. We have to cut the sweet potato slips because we're going to replant them. For our second pot, it's right here. For our second pot, YouTube friends. If we will get good harvest again, then we'll continue to plant this variety. Okay, it seems like we have lots of damaged tubers here. This one just starting. Yeah, just starting. Seems like there's nothing much into this pot. Yeah, I can identify it, but there's these new growing ones, but then supposed to be there's a lot, huh? New. It will take another 1 month of waiting for that size to be ready for harvest. Yeah, there's another one here. Well, we can't wait for that because we have to use these pots to plant our onion chives. Okay, now I have something in mind. I'm going to use coconut coconut coir. This one, powderized coconut husk. It is called coconut coir. I'm going to use that one, mix with a little bit of soil, maybe around 20-30%. And so this week we are like the end of month of March, April. Then by the end of May or beginning of June, that will be the time that we're going to skid our harvest for this new sets of sweet potato. I think I have to begin planting either tomorrow or next day. Yeah, if I have time tomorrow after going to school. There's this tubers. It's already rotten. So I will use these pots to reproduce our onion chives. And I'll be harvesting my um, I, I'll be harvesting my onion chives tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can wake up as early as 5 in the morning that I can start or I can begin doing the live stream. Okay, at the time being we will have to put this back here and put a little bit of cover so that the chickens will not be missing around because they love to bath themselves with the soil. It will be a disaster for the spots and the soil inside. If we allow the chickens to get in, because this soil will be flying everywhere. And in the end, a lot of soil will be spilling on the ground. That being said, okay, for our third pot, YouTube friends, here we have 10. I have a lot of slips to reproduce. The pots that I am planting with onion chives, that will be the pots that I'll be using to plant these slips here. And behind me there are two large pots that I'm thinking of planting sweet potato as well. I think there will be rotten tubers with this pot as well. Hopefully not. Yeah, I knew. It's all, yeah, the old ones, they rot already. Yeah, because this variety can last for just about mm, like after 2 months you begin to harvest tubers, and if you let that time pass, then tubers begins to rot. Supposed to be we have big ones here, but they rot already. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's why I cannot wait. Yeah, another one here. It's a good size, but it's rotten. Only the new ones that are available for harvest. Well, yeah, time to remove all these. So I have to harvest all these today because another day passing will be another day for the tubers to continue rotting, so we cannot allow that one. I'm pretty sure a lot of these will use this soil for onion chives to thrive, hopefully. So I'm thinking of considering to schedule the harvest for my fermented fertilizer tonight. But I have to cook dinner first. My wife just started recovering from her surgery with myoma, like outside the ovary. That was a bit fortunate because if it was inside, then the ovary might be removed. But the good thing, it was outside, so still intact, and she has still the possibility of bearing a child. Okay, hoping that our next pot we will get some nice or good sizes of tubers here. But first we have to remove all the slips as we are going to use them for our next planting. What if I'm going to harvest the onion chives tonight as well? What do you say? Ah, man. Yeah, it's rotting this side here. I think these are the new sets of tubers where still it's okay. Yeah, I think new sets of tubers. Yeah, they're still good. But the big ones here, oh, I just crack. Oh man. We have this one tuber here that rot for maybe 2 3 weeks already. The good thing is that the size is just below average. Oh, we don't have much here. Very surprising. Another rotting sugar here. But still, considering the size of the pot, I'm surprised that we don't have much. This next batch, I'm pretty sure we'll have to be enjoying the harvest of that by this beginning of June or end of May. Because I'll make sure that we will plant that one likely tomorrow. Or maybe we will plant it today. What do you think? We will use the pots over there. Yeah, I think so. I'm planning to build a chicken coop here. But at the time being that we don't have the build, we are not starting the building yet. So probably I can still use this platform um, to like host our sweet potatoes here. So maybe that would be interesting. Okay. I will use this soil here. Okay. I will use that soil. For planting new sets of sweet potato. I think I have to like use the half amount of this and then mix with coconut coir and need to find more pots. can start planting right away. So we have to oh, you have to buy more of these coconut coir. It's 80 baht, $2.50. Yeah, $2.50. Ah, yeah. Okay. We're not using the same soil, it's friends. We're using different soil and we mix it with coconut coir. Okay. And this is the soil from that pot, and we're going to use this to reproduce our onion chives. Because in agriculture, if you plant the same type of crop or vegetable in two straight season, then the production, the outcome, the produce is not of good quality or can't even produce anything. So you have to alternate And that soil, by the way, YouTube friends, that soil that we're using to plant sweet potatoes, it is a good soil, and it's been idling for like more than a year. So that's pretty long time where that soil it was resting, and it is the best choice that I can have for my next batch of sweet potatoes. And this soil here, we're going to put some, we'll add some organic matter like the residue or the pups from the fermented fertilizer that we're going to extract likely this evening. Whoa. Okay. We have to bring this one back here. So we have two pots already. Now, move on to the next pot. Cut all the slips because we're going to use them for our next planting. And likely we're going to do our planting tonight before it gets dark, but actually it's starting. Well, we'll see what we have here. Man, all the first tubers here at the bottom. These are big guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they rot here. Very disappointing. I don't know the second batch where I added coconut coir. I don't know if we can find. Yeah, 6. 6 tubers already that rot in here. I should harvest them. And tell you what, yeah, they're all rot. It's because I have to wait for my mother to arrive. That's the reason why I have waited for this. Like I prolong the harvest. See, I'm a bit disappointed with my mother because she did not even like came to visit us. Oh shit. During the time that my wife was scheduled for surgery, she prioritized her religion and God over my wife's surgery. Even during the time that I was having a motorbike accident last October 2024, she was not able to come to the house to visit us because her reason is that I'm busy because during weekend we have to have some practice with our singing group. Okay. Seems like she has a contract there. But the reality is that she's the one paying all the pledges, the contribution whenever they have trips and travel. Well, she's 62 years old. I understand on the other side that she wants to enjoy her life. Sometimes we ask her presence because of some emergency in which we are not her priority. Yeah, it's fine. But once she will need us in the future, I'm still working and I'm quite busy, so the same thing I will do to her. That's why you guys, you're watching right now, if you're a parent, you need to give time with your children. Because everything will be remembered and they're not doing it intentionally to have some revenge with you guys as parents. But it seems like it it will grow into their mind and becomes a concept that it's okay if you're not prioritizing us, and I will not be prioritizing you in the future. Something like okay, it's not a big deal to them because you have set an example to them at the beginning in the first place. So you cannot be upset or get frustrated if that happens to you back in the future. Yeah, I asked my mother to come because, oh no, I have to use another soda, not this one. I asked her to come for like a bit of help as I'm juggling my time between the house and also going back to the hospital to look after my wife. And my mother is a Christian. So now I see how most Christians do things. I'm not saying that right now you're the one, you watching is a Christian, but like, yeah, most of you have similar attitude to one another, and you can't deny that reality, in which I do understand. Because by the way, if you ask me, I'm not a Christian. It's either like I'm in between middle of agnostic and atheist. But I graduated in theology with an excellent grade with Hebrew and Greek, biblical hermeneutics, counseling, eschatology, sanctuary. So that means I'm not just like some kind of atheists out there who have not experienced to feel what is like a Christian, who did not develop a personal relationship, a personal connection with God, who did not experience be on your knees for almost the whole night crying, asking for help. And these guys who claim to be atheists out there, they did not experience those kind of chapters in life. But me, I did for around 3 decades. So I'm a legitimate agnostic atheist. Others are just fake ones. I grew up in a family where God is the priority in their lives. I was matriculated in a religious Christian institution from high school to university. So I'm not ignorant. I studied the Bible, the whole of it. Not only personally, but theologically. So if you argue, if you debate with me, with whatever inside the Bible, and I can make you like an idiot anytime. Man, I did my serious study because I was scholar in my college years. So I was not fooling around when I studied my theology. But back then, I had already questions in my mind that no one could answer. And I don't want to challenge my professors, otherwise they're going to cancel me out and declared heretic because I go against the whole system. But now that I am not fed by the denomination, I work with my own ass here outside the country. They had nothing to say about me. Just like words of regrets. Oh, you have so much potential. You speak good like this, like that. You preach so well. We want you to have. We want you to be back. We want. We want you to be back. We want to have you back. Yeah. In the fold. Really. But I don't. Because I'd rather People hate me because I chose that direction, because I knew it is better or closest to the truth than being loved by thousands. And then I grew old idiot. No, I don't want it. I'd rather people hate me because I chose this direction than people love me because I'm doing things that makes them happy, though it is a lie. Seems like I'm a bit lazy to um, maybe I will just add no. I have to change this one. Ah, so heavy. What the fuck is going on, man? Oh. um, okay. Ah, okay, I have this idea already. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to Okay. I think it would be better if I can also mix this one with coffee ground, but still have to go to the shop and harvest or ask the squeeze coffee ground there, which they have thrown it already. In the garbage. Okay. Well. And I can cut a tip with this and put it here. So I don't know if our phone is still cool or it's already hot. And then this live stream suddenly disappear. So apologize that one in advance, YouTube friends. Hopefully it won't happen, but if in the event that it will, then you know the reason why I have to acquire a new phone. I was told that Galaxy won't overheat, so I think I'll consider that one. But I still have to allocate a budget for it. Oh man, I think they rot as well. Hopefully no. Well, the new tubers, they didn't, but the first set of tubers, they exactly rot as expected, YouTube friends. We have new ones. Okay, we have good size. Yeah. Though still a lot of tubers that have already rotten here, but well, we're still able to harvest maybe 2, 3. So we're going to replace that first part of this ground here with this. So I have to harvest all of these. But I think I will show you another big one here. I don't want to lose this while we still have uh, remaining light. I'm going to harvest this one here, get your friends. Those are big tubers. What happened? What, only this one? No, I can't accept that. That was even like, oh no. Wow. I thought it was a big one. Oh Wow. Funny. I only got this, but there was something here. Ah, it's rotting, man. It's rotting. Crazy. I don't know, this one is still good. It's rotting too. Yeah, I told you, like, this variety can easily develop tubers, and if you're not mindful, it can easily go damage. And still good. Let me check. Because I'm thinking of removing these sweet potato here, because I need to prioritize the um, durian, so I might remove all durian. Actually, a lot of tubers here that are developing, actually thriving. But then I was not so mindful of it. So okay, we have one good size here. Got you, man. Wow, a little bit deep. Good size. Very thin, but still it's eatable. Yeah. Wow. have all these in the mix of what we have harvested from the pots. We're not done yet. We still have 4 more pots to harvest. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the lovely comments. I should find the one that somehow it's not good. To separate it. It's getting dark here, YouTube friends. So I think, I don't know if it's still visible there. Uh, oh, a lot of mosquitoes. Ah, ah, they're biting my winner. Okay. Size of a mice. Okay. Is it still clear? Is it still clear? Oh, really? What happened? Why it's so clear? It's already dark in here, YouTube friends. What happened with my phone? I could barely see these. Okay. First 2 3 months. This one. Oh, we have good size here. Is it clear there? Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Uh, because the first month, I remember these sweet potato here were disturbed by the squirrel, and the time that I added coconut coir on top, that's the time that the roots begin to settle beneath, and they're able to develop this size. I want to continue, but well, my camera is still clear there, but to me it's already dark. What's going on? Oh, we still have 3 pots. I don't know if I have to. Yeah, suddenly it gets dark. So thank you once again, YouTube friends. I will see you all in the next live stream.